Hey, let's take a look at a chord. It's called B7. It's gonna take up 4 fingers, and it's a B, D sharp, A, B, F sharp. So notice how you have 3 fingers on the 2nd fret: middle, ring, pinky. Middle's on the 5th string, B. Ring fingers on the 3rd string, making an A note. Pinky's on 1st string, 2nd fret, F sharp. So you got your B, A, F sharp. And then your pointer finger is 4th string, 1st fret, D sharp. And you got an open B string. So the intervals, that'd be a root, a major 3rd, the flatted 7, A, another root, and then your 5th, B7. So there's a story that John Lennon and Paul McCartney knew their E and A chords, but they heard there was a guy on the other side of Liverpool that knew the extra chord they need to have the 3 main chords. So they took a big bus ride across town to learn that B7. And a good time was had by all. The rest is history. So that is kind of a C7 shape. Like if here's C7, and it's got that little triangle shape, but it's kind of unique down there with the B7 because of the open string. If you did it like a C7 shape, it's going to look more like a C. But like here's the little triangle, but different fingers. So here's a spooky little turnaround. You can go this. It's like a weird C7 / major 7 that's completely out there. But it could resolve, A little dissonance might push towards more of a melodic consonant sound. But you can do it up here, an E7. That's at the 7th fret here. 7, 6, 7, open 7. That'd be a handy E7. Or I bet you could do probably a G7 here. So it's possible to move this around. Certain places it can work. Other places it might sound pretty weird if you hit the wrong fret. That could be kind of cool, like a D7 with that B. That'd be like a 13 or something. Don't think. Well, this might work. A C sharp 7 because you got your B, B. That works, and then could maybe move it around chromatically. But mainly, here's another thing about B7. Check this out. Try an E minor now to B7 and back to E minor. The middle finger stays anchored, and that's what that helps people. Otherwise you're picking your fingers way up. Keeping that middle finger in place on the 2nd fret will save you a little bit of time and give you something to hang on to. Cool. Check out going from A to B7. Notice those 3 fingers are on the 2nd fret. They just spread out. But the ring finger could stay in place. Whoa! Oh my God. That's weird. Ah! Good little dexterity practice. Keeping the ring finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. All right, I just found something. I just discovered something that I can work on. So that's what's fun about doing these videos. It's my way to really practice fundamentals and share, you know, as I sit here and contemplate these things. Keeping ring planted or middle planted. That is effortless, but this requires some, I'm getting it, keeping that ring finger in place. Going back from A to B7. All right, so some of my students have never heard of B7. In fact, my partner Trevor, who I play with in our duo, and he plays bass in Surf Zombies, he would swear that this is the only B7 to play. And he just, I was like, okay, man, you just do whatever you say, dude. And then he came up here, hey, did you know that you could do this? I'm like, oh, okay. So that I'm just glad he discovered that on his own, you know. And for my students, you know, I spend a lot of time getting them comfortable with the basic chords. It seems like when they get to that B7, they're always shocked by the fact you have to use 4 fingers. The shape is unique, and the sound is a little bit, it just, you know, when you're playing E, A, D or something, all the good, you know, caged chords, then B7 just kind of sounds a little bit abstract to their ears. So it's always kind of fun to watch how people react to that chord. And that's why I thought I'd make a video about it today. I think that's on, I don't introduce it until, where are we at? Page 4, I think I've got it in my book. Yeah, I don't introduce it till page 4, Campfire Cowboy Chords. And then I also put it on page 5 for a little review. So it just takes multiple exposures and practice to get good at any chord, really. But I hope that that was helpful for a couple of people. I realize it's maybe other people already knew about that. So it's just for you if you needed a little help. All right. That's it. Thank you.